There's times in your life, sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I made no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
So yesterday, P Diddy came out and made an apology statement about his actions towards Cassie. Now, we can all go back and forth on whether that apology was sincere or not, but I'll leave that up to you guys. Also, keep in mind, this is just what we know so far. This is just what's been seen on camera. Think about all the dirty, disgusting secrets about P Diddy that we haven't seen yet. And he even confessed to paying them $50,000 to not release the footage. So with that in mind, and this is a no-brainer for some of you guys, but I'm just gonna ask for the sake of the video. Know what we know now. Should P Diddy be canceled or should he be forgiven? And I know that this was disgusting, and a lot of people are like, well, based on what we've seen, you can't come back from this. But we've seen people come back from worse, but I'll get to that in a second. But other than that, this may be somewhat of a hot take, but they say time heals all wounds. And I believe that P. Diddy should only be forgiven if he's held accountable, he gets a fair and just punishment, he don't get off on a loophole BS, and his apology is sincere. But now, I'm about to shift gears, and some of y'all may not like what I'm about to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. Now, a lot of us, myself included, are victims of the moment. A lot of us are enraged because of what we see right now. But think about all the people who haven't been caught. Think about all the people who've done worse things, but gotten a less of a backlash, or who's gotten less of a punishment. If you ask me, it's selective outrage, because we've seen it with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. We've seen it with Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion. We've seen it with countless others. We have to decide who to cancel and who not to cancel. People will be mad at P. Diddy, but they'll forgive Chris Brown. P. Diddy does this. Oh, P. Diddy's a monster. He's a sadist. He deserves to be locked up and punished to the fullest extent of the law. Chris Brown does it. Well, everybody makes mistakes. Y'all see where I'm going with this? And now I'm about to stir the pot even more. Because a lot of people, men and women alike, are like, well, if Diddy was so abusive towards Cassie, then why did she stay for 8 years? I'm going to tell you why. Because there's a huge correlation between men in power and abusive relationships. And there's a lot of women who stay in crappy situations all just because they're being provided for and being spoiled financially. And you got to figure out if that's worth it to you, baby girl. You got to figure out if it's worth getting dog walked to get that Birkin bag or to get flown out to Las Vegas or whatever. And a lot of them put up with that treatment. And those men with money and those men with power are like, well, I can dog her, I can treat her however I want, I can do what I want, I can say what I want to her, and she's not going to leave because I got money. But yeah, I don't care what's being done for you financially, or I don't care how much money that somebody spends on you. If it affects your physical, mental, and emotional health, you get out. You get the hell out of there. Whatever amount is being spent on you is not worth your health. But yes, bottom line, in you guys' opinion, should we cancel P. Diddy, or with time, can he be forgiven?